So hello when people are on. Right, Head Crab and the Christ Follower. So basically, I only found out this came out today. They've redone Age of Empires 1 in like the much more modern Age of Empires 2 sort of remake. So I thought that would definitely be worth trying out. Shall we do an easy skirmish first to get used to the game? Right, I can't remember any of the factions in Age of Empires 1. So it will be the Romans. And we'll only have one enemy on. Now, I know the Greeks are, so let's do the Greeks. I know Carthaginians is as well, and Assyria, and some of the others. Phoenicians, Persians. Should we do the Egyptians, actually? So what my not objectives, let's put the Egyptians as a yellow colour if we can. There we go. So what are the Romans' advantages in this? So buildings cost less, towers cost less, swordsmen attack faster. Okay, we'll just roll the bonuses because I'm not used enough to Age of Empires 1. You've never played any of the Age of Empires? I assume you're a lot younger than me. Because this was like one of the only RTS games when I was a kid, along with Command and Conquer and StarCraft and Warcraft and everything. We do random map. Location. If I remember right, like it said on there, Dark Forest is quite good in the sense it bottlenecks a lot of the enemies. I don't want to do all the naval stuff at the moment. We'll make the map a bit bigger, just so there's more to see. I'll put the AI on easiest, because this is my first time playing it. Resources, standard, population. Put speed on fast, because otherwise it's a bit tediously slow. We'll do explored, but not all visible, so I have to have enemy in my line of sight, but I can at least see the entire map layout. Keep everything else standard. Yep. Not solid farms. So farms block units, and we don't want that. Okay, right, let's try this out then. Right, so we've already got our village centre, haven't we? How much spare food have we got? Let's use all that to start harvesting berries. So we know the enemy's going to be over there somewhere, but we don't know exactly where. I suppose if there's a place where berries have spawned, they're probably near there, but... Right, now we've got wood coming in. Let's. First we're going to need to build a house, aren't we? What do they come under? Build house. There you go. And then we'll build a mine. Then we'll get a barracks up. I guess that storage pit, wood, gold, stone and food, yeah. I'm going to build some more houses, get that out of the way. You always need more houses in this game. No, I haven't, Cyber Andy. What's that? An Age of Empires mod or what? Let's get one more villager up, and then so next age, Tool Age is 500 food, 2 Stone Age buildings. So once we've got our barracks up, it's just mostly harvesting food to get to that. So barracks costs 113 wood, so we don't have enough wood yet, so let's tell all these people to chop wood. That sounds interesting. Yeah, I've played Hearts of Iron. I actually like Hearts of Iron 3 more than 4. But yeah, so it's a bit like OpenRA, is it? Which was like Open Red Alert, Open Original Command and Conquer. Weirdly, I was watching a video earlier on loads of open source Prince of Persia clones, like the old DOS, you know, Jordan Mechner Prince of Persia. Right, that's enough for a barracks. So now we need to get 500 food. Let's build them a granary in a second. There's enough wood. Alright, Big Mac. I'm hopefully going to film a musket video tomorrow, because I've got a bit of time then to do it. Right, I only built one club for now. I don't want to get too many units while I'm trying to advance at least to the Iron Age or whatever it was. Tool Age. Yeah. Might get one more villager to harvest a bit faster. So I still want my wood and everything coming in. I might as well send that guy to the middle of the map there, where there's sort of the bit that cuts off us from the enemy. Right, nearly, there we go, 500, so Tool Age. And with these 2 villagers, I'm going to get them to build a storage pit right next to those woods, so they can get the lumber in a lot faster. Alright, Rajiv? Oh yeah, I wouldn't be able to compete against people online with this, Cyber Andy. It's crazy how like fast some people can do all the competitive build stuff and that in Age of Empires. But I do like Age of Empires 1 and 2 for what they are. Empire Earth was also good. That was like a 3D Age of Empires, and with that you go into the future, which is pretty cool. But yeah, so it's just nice to see that they've kind of done an update to the original Age of Empires again. Oh, so I can take the artifacts back, can I, without actually having a proper troop to do it? I'm just going to get a load of slingers ready, just in case the enemy attacks me early. So, artifact. How do I get the info on the artifact? I'm assuming that's like the ones in Age of Empires 2. Do you need a monk or a priest for them or something? What's this? Runes. Can't remember a lot of the Age of Empires 1 mechanics compared to 2. Right, we're going to need to actually start building farms soon, because we're about to be out of food. I'll build another granary over on the other side, and then we'll think about farms in a minute. Yeah, it's been bad again today, Rajiv. Like I said, I've got a doctor's appointment as soon as I actually get to see them. You know, about getting my medication reviewed, because the problem is at the moment, I think what I've basically got, you know, like the antihistamines and that at the moment, I don't think are working very well. So I've got that problem that, you know, like my hay fever prevention medicine doesn't work all that well. And then when I actually get, you know, like an asthma attack because of the hay fever, the inhalers don't do much to relieve it. So I'm still a bit wheezy now, even though I tried to walk the dogs in like a lower pollen area today, but yeah, it's those fucking water or whatever they call them things. I posted in the description what their actual name was, because I looked up the flowers on like an online thing. But there's loads of those growing near us at the moment, and my hay fever's definitely worse if I'm in fields where they are. Don't really need watchtower or small walls yet. I'll get the leather armour for archers. Let's research a battle axe. So Bronze Age needs 2 Tool Age buildings. I'll need a mine, won't I, in a minute over there. I'm just going to use up all my food to expand on villages quickly. I've still got it somewhere. I don't know where it is, but I have still got it. It's quite a good knife, what it was. It's one that I lost for ages, found again, and don't know where it is. Okay, so farm still on the screen. Where the farm show up on this? Build farm. Oh, we need the market first, Steve. Okay. Right. I don't really need that much stone being mined, so let's send all these guys to mine wood, not mine wood, chop wood, and then put a couple on stone. Idle villages? Where are they? Oh, those guys. Okay. We do the farms now? Yes. Right, we got 5 there, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, I'm out of wood. Damn it. Right, you can also go chop wood. Yeah, I overheat quite easily. I never really get that cold, so in the winter I'm absolutely fine. I just put more layers when I get cold. But yeah, I overheat very easily. Can you auto redeploy the farms? Oh, you can. Good. So is that on by default? Yeah. So that's a great feature from Age of Empires, like the new one they've done. That you can have the farms, just the villagers replant the farms without you having to queue them up. Right, looks like they've not made much advance at all here, the AI, yet. That's good, but we need to keep our troops on guard when they actually do something. Right, I'm going to get a load more villagers to set up farms. I need more houses, okay. Yeah, hopefully that clears up Big Mac. Again, it's hard to know sometimes what causes all that sort of crap. There's so many factors it could be of a lot of things. So at the moment I've just got the tight chest that, you know, the inhaler's relieved a bit, but not enough. But if I take the inhaler more than I need to, then that causes other issues, which I don't want to deal with. So I'm just hoping it clears up with my air purifier running. Earlier I've had some new filters delivered for my room air purifier, so I'll swap those out in a bit. Put the old ones in a bin bag, because I think the HEPA filters from those old ones are pretty damn clogged. Oh, now it'll let me build more villages. Right, and for the next stage, I still need 2 tall age buildings. I probably have, because the farm probably counts as one, and does the granary count as the other? I can build an archery range technically in a stable, so I'll just do that. So how do you redeem artifacts? Is that a religious thing like in Age of Empires 2? Now we can go to the next stage now, but I will build some more houses in a bit. Alright, they've finished killing the elephants, so let's get a load more houses. Just scatter them like that, I don't really care where I'm building them. Obviously when I build defensive, so I'm going to want to do it in a choke sort of point. It's like ruins, isn't it? You'd be noticing. Oh yeah, good, they're auto-reseeding the farms, that's what we want. Right, you three can also build farms. I probably can always do with more wood, so I'm just going to chop down some more trees. idle villages. I was the one building houses. Right, if I start chopping down these trees, that's not going to interfere with anything else, is it? So, storage pit. Put that right there. Oh, if I hold the ruins, I win, even though they're all on my side of the map. That's not really fair to the AI, is it? But I'm not going to complain. Build a temple and see if that's what we need for the relics, whatever they were. Artifacts, can't remember what they call them in this. Artifact. Let's take it over there and see if that's how I redeem them. Because if it's like Age of Empires 2, it'll be that when you put them in a monastery or like, you know, your religious building, they slowly passively generate gold. It's the same thing. Is that how you use them? No. Okay, so how do you use them in this one? Unless you need a monk to restore them. Government centre, right, let's build that. I guess that's the equivalent of the university in this one, because like I said, I'm more familiar with Age of Empires 2 than this one, weirdly. The enemy hasn't even made any probing moves on us yet. I don't know if that's good or bad. Improved bow, yeah, let's do that. No, so it's not with those two buildings. Town centre, we've already got one of those. Academy, well I guess we might as well have that. So, oh, I see, so this is for civil things, is it? Or what? But yeah, air purifiers are pretty good. They're like a big gas mask filter for your room, basically. How they work is they just draw air through a big HEPA filter with a, sometimes a charcoal filter. And it basically just removes crap from the air and it gets stuck in the filter. So, you know, it's removing it from the air that you'd be breathing otherwise. So it's good when there's like high pollen or if you're in a dusty room or whatever, just because there's less stuff that's going to end up in your lungs. How do I redeem these, what do you call them? Artifacts then. It's not just a town centre or something, it's simply you put them in it. Nope. Who knows, can we build some watchtowers or something over there? No, watchtowers need me to have researched the thing, don't they? So let's do that now. Oh, that's pretty good, Christfollow. Sounds a lot kind of cheaper to do than like the type I've got.
Rogan? Umbus. Umbus. Umbus.
Let's build another lumber camp closer to the thing.
Umbus.
Right, ought to get mining some more gold in a minute, I'm running low on that. Quite a lot over there, so let's send 10 guys there to do the gold. Let's get one of those to build a mine over there. Storage pit, whatever it is in this one. Okay, I can upgrade my towers and walls using this, so let's do it. Again, like I said, I'm familiar with Age of Empires 2. Obviously, Age of Empires 1 had a lot of the same mechanics, but they were done via different buildings and everything, so it's weird just playing the old Age of Empires now and remembering how things work. There's one you can't zoom in more than this. And I still don't have no clue what I'm meant to be doing with my artifacts, how I hand those in. Oh, here we go, something's going on. Should we build more turrets just to be safe?
Umbus. 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 Fury.
No, I'm victorious. Oh, because what, the timer ran down on the thing without me doing much. Okay. So the enemy's base kind of looked more impressive than mine, but whatever. I got the artifacts and held on to them. That map wasn't really fair if they were both... What, not the artifacts, what they're called, ruins. They were both on my side of the map. Again, still no clue how those things are meant to work. The artifacts. Is there an in-game... Return to main menu. Is there like a help thing in this? Because the old Age of Empires used to have a like, you know, like tutorial menu thing. Not that I can see. You know, like where you could read up on all like the units and how they worked. Right, campaigns. Let's just start the first campaign in the game. We'll do easy. Oh, standard is easy, is it? Because, yeah, I'm not very good at this.
My grandfather once told me of the age of Augustus, the emperor who found Rome a city of brick and left it one of marble. Guided by his virtue and prudence, Augustus's empire reached new bounds, a vast constellation of cities spanning the Mediterranean and beyond. Its prosperity and happiness were the envy of an otherwise bitter, cruel world. 7 decades, 10 emperors and countless civil wars later, that golden age is a distant memory. Marred by corruption, the constellation that once lit the world is now little more than a faint and fraudulent zodiac. Yet there are those among us who still believe in Rome.
I have to actually look into that though, because you said about water-based air purifier, because if I end up getting a new air purifier, I'd probably go for that route if it's just cheap to, you know, put tap water in and drain that tap water in it, drain it.
Commander of the 7th Legion, and
Let's Google it now.
of Emperor Domitian's northern wars. The aristocrats of the Senate despise Domitian for his unwillingness to bend to their whims, but he treats his legions well. Now, he calls on us to quash the rebellion of one Saturninus, a provincial governor styling himself emperor. A lifelong military man, I know all too well that soldiers' blood is the currency of rich men's powered plays. But when Rome calls, I must go. I will march north to see that this civil war ends before it has even begun.
Yeah, some of those weirdly turning up when I'm searching them from Amazon. The, what's that one? Pure air purifier and ionizer. Oh, it uses water as its primary filtering mechanism. Yeah, I have to look into those. I don't see a Big Mac. But yeah, I assume it just basically pulls the air through the water, does it? And then obviously lots of dust and that gets in the water rather than then going through it.
Treachery and madness threaten Rome. Can I count on you to save her treasure? These lands are awash with rebel scum. Clean them out and rally the nearby legions to crush this traitor.
Joking? Darwin.
So, Domitian, so where's he? Or is he that player? So I have to beat either that guy, I suppose Team Yellow, is it? Oh, I see, we visit the legions, and then we beat either the Rebel Raiders or Saturnius, or whatever he's called. Is that the guy in the middle that mustn't be defeated? No, that's the Rebel Raiders, isn't it? Oh, who knows? Or is Saturnius my ally? It says Dominic. It's not fucking got Saturnius. But that's... It says that's an enemy, but I can see light then. Oh, is that the ally? Oh, I see, yes. So the guy that's my ally is the purple. Right, and I'm the red. Okay, got it.
Mary?
Emperor has always treated us well. We will not abandon him now.
Many thanks, Trajan. These reinforcements were sorely needed.
Our Emperor needs us. Pack your things and march on the double.
Well done. I see that you are a man to be counted upon, Trajan.
Right, I probably ought to build a farm fairly soon.
There I Zomas.
No.
Umbus. Rogan?
Right, and get that set on by default, so now let's just build 2 farms here.
Umbus. Umbus.
Let's see if all these guys can at least take on that little barrack sort of thing there. Let's go after the watchtower first, because that actually shoots at them. That wasn't too bad. Alright, Helmet Productions. I've already been on for a bit. I think this either came out today or yesterday or something, but again, it's if you've played Age of Empires 1, it's nothing new, it's just it, you know, running a lot more better on modern systems. So thought it'd be worth playing, especially because it wasn't very expensive. It was like £9 or
And
something.
you, of course, we shall be invincible.
I am invincible. Let's not take these guys on yet.
You are a tyrant and a madman, Domitian. I am here to end your unjust reign.
Right, I want to think about making troops soon, won't I? So,
I'm under attack! Send help to parry this assault, quickly!
I'm sure he can handle it. I'm more worried about dealing with a guy near me, so let's upgrade to broadsword and then make a load of swordsmen, shall we? Need some gold mines as well. Oh yeah, if you've played the original Age of Empires, it's just but runs well on modern systems. Has a lot of quality of life features.
Bombus.
So you managed just fine, didn't need my help. Doesn't really matter if they're attacking that camp, I know all that. Let's just send one guy in to see what their defences are like. Yes, they've got towers by both gates. Maybe build a siege workshop. Yes, I can. I might as well build a siege workshop over there. And then see if I can attack the buildings from a distance. No, I'm assuming that's something to do with India, is it? But I don't know what it is. Is that one of their tanks or what? Zian-Sass is the rifle, isn't it? Might as well destroy all those walls. How slow are infantry at destroying buildings in this? A lot faster than Age of Empires 2.
Beware of our Germanic allies. Surely the Rhinos would not have thawed in January.
Ah, if only I knew how it felt to have false friends.
Send those guys up there. That looks like that's not very well defended. Why did it say I was being attacked? It's basically whenever they did the Age of Empires 2 kind of remake thing, it's Age of Empires 1 running on that engine. It came out a couple of days ago officially. Oh yeah, so it's like in Shapur, they did the Enfield as well, didn't they? So it's like the main rifle kind of thing before the Incest. Oh, it's over there, I'm being attacked. Alright, the buildings, it's serving their purpose. six-sided villages. Can't have that. Build some farms. Don't mind actually having an archery range up here as well.
Traitor! Kindly send those rebels' heads my way. I shall use them to decorate my camp.
That's what the other guys in the bottom left at some point as well. Right, let's make this guy a miner.
I am not your only enemy, Domitian. A brutal emperor's friends are fewer and farther between than eclipses.
Evil body.
Now let's spam out bowmen. And I'll need more houses. Right, so let's get my only woodcutter at the moment to build more houses. Let's deal those guys on the left at some point so they don't randomly attack me in the back. Yeah, but walls certainly break easier in this one than they do in Age of Empires 2. You don't really need rams or anything. Another Age of Empires sort of game, if nobody's played it, is Star Wars Galactic Battlegrounds, which is basically Age of Empires 2 but as a Star Wars game. Need more houses.
Alamas. Rogan. Bombus.
so that's not mineable stuff there. Okay, let's build a storage pit now with those big woods over there. I'm at the pop limit again. Have I only got a maximum of 50 on this level? Yeah, I've only got a maximum of 50 on this level. Never mind then. Let's mine some stone of these guys. We've actually got quite a decent little fortification there. Yeah, the archers aren't as good as regular swordsmen, are they? Alright, let's just send a load of swordsmen over there then. Where are my main bulk of men? No. Send them over then, send them up north.
Taverninus will be forced to surrender.
Oh, I could just win by defeating just the rebels. Okay, right. I've done that then.
We Romans say that fortune favors the bold. But how does it decide between two valiant men? The question puzzled me as my men dragged Saturninus before our merciless emperor. I wonder what his last thoughts were. Did he regret not anticipating that my legions would reach the front in time? Did he curse fortune for the unprecedented January thaw that prevented his German allies from crossing the Rhine? It matters not. The answer died with him. But our emperor's anger endured. From the day of his coronation, Domitian had been a firm and bold ruler. But the Senate despised this friend of the legionary and the commoner. When Domitian's latent paranoia began to consume him, his wrath engulfed the empire like a raging wildfire. Countless arrests followed in the wake of the war. Senators who had opposed him were executed like common criminals. When the court could bear it no more, the emperor was assassinated.
Right, anyway, that'll be it for streaming today. Like I said, I wasn't even expecting to stream this, but this was an unexpected surprise on sort of the release page. So, hopefully I'll get time to do a stream tomorrow. If not, I'll definitely be doing a video. And yeah, hopefully sort of my hay fevery symptoms start clearing up. You know, the good air purifiers and that. So anyway, have a good day, everybody.